that tone and motion, huh?
Amara, Stoudemire.
Yeah, that's right.
For a lot of them, it was just suit and tie all the time, and that's just kind of so, you know. And now they're, you know, you see them bow ties, sweaters,
That's
vests, all types of different stuff, and it looks good. It looks real good.
And now that basketball's crossed over into entertainment, you really need to step your game up and have that fashion thing going on. I mean, you're all around just Renaissance man.
Reality show, you know.
That's right. That's right.
You know. How do you feel about that? Like, I know when you were playing the athletics and the entertainment industry, kind of, it was like a line, like you're an athlete and you're an actor, you know. But now everyone is
I think
really
it's
branding themselves.
I think it's really good because, like you said, branding is big, and you know, most athletes want to be actors, rappers want to be actors, actors want to be actors. So it's that cross thing anyway. So if you can cross the bridge and step into a different realm, I think it turns your brand into something bigger. I've seen LeBron James has now went to Europe and got a piece of the Boston Red Sox or something.
Really?
So or in Manchester United soccer team.
Wow.
So I mean, those are the type of things that turn you global, and Michael Jordan was really the first one to start doing that with the Olympics when they all went to the Olympics, and I think it's huge. So whether it's television, reality, fashion, whatever it is, that's big.
Very good. Now, I just want to get your opinion on this debate that has happened online. There was Bill Duke is doing a documentary on dark-skinned women. It's called Dark Girls, and there's just been an online debate about the sort of division in the black community on complexion. Now, how do you feel about that? It's mainly focused on females.
Oh, wow. I can speak to that. I did a book called Proud to be a Colored Girl, and it's about all women of all nationalities and genders and socioeconomic backgrounds being equal. I did it, you know, that way to get the name, the stigma, colored girl, and get people's attention. But it shows that we all have color to our skin, even white girls. That's a color. It's white. So I love what he's doing. He's basically using that whole dark-skinned girl's name to draw the attention to what it's like. And I think it's going to open the doors for a lot of, you know, debate and discussion, and it's needed. So, and he happens to be doing a couple of different great projects that'll be coming out in the public following this one up. So I definitely think all around he's a great entertainer, actor, director. Across the board, you're going to get a great product with Bill Duke. So I think people should really pay attention to what he's doing. I think it's going to be great. I've heard about it privately from some people working on the project. So.
Okay. Now, did you ever have that, like, growing up? Because
yes.
What people
oh my God. I know a lot of dark-skinned girls that have a major issue with their skin tone, and I feel unfortunate for them because I think it's a beautiful color. Dark skin is gorgeous and it's beautiful. And me and my husband has talked about that before also. And we have a daughter that's very light-skinned, very fair or pale-skinned. So it all, in our family, it kind of goes across the gamut. And Doug has white in his family, and, you know.
Yeah, growing up with a white mom and a black dad, I come to feel comfortable in my skin. So I was never remiss to judge anybody on their color. So that is something that I'm glad that he's shining a light on it, because not only is it what the people think, but it's what the individual thinks. And a lot of the times they're thinking like, you know, I don't like my color. I don't feel. No, your color is just as beautiful as anybody else's color, and I had to find that out for myself, being the color that I am.
Do people like say, do what you think?
Oh, yellow boy, light skinned boy, all those different things.
And when I met him, people were like, oh my God, you're going to be with a white boy. And it's like, okay, anything lighter than my color is white. But you know, it's funny too, because a lot of African American girls already, as a black people, we feel like we're being oppressed, which we are. We're not equal yet by any means. So then by them being a darker skin, they feel like, oh my God, it's even worse for me. And I have a dark skin, and we have a dark skinned daughter that's a little older, and she fights with that self-esteem issue a lot too. And she's very pretty, but she still feels like, why did I have to be born dark?
And what do you tell her when she's...
And I tell her, you're beautiful.
That's
You
right.
have caramel skin that's, you know, it's a darker tone and it's gorgeous. You can wear whites, you know, baby blues, lime greens, and it looks stunning. So don't worry about that.
What do you think contributes to that? Is it to the division as far as like complexion in our...
I think on TV, magazines, you always see the light-skinned or the mixed ethnicities on TV, in commercials. They're always made out to be beautiful. That's right. And a lot of the celebrities, you know, that make it to the top are always fair-skinned or lighter. You know, you really don't see a lot of dark-skinned girls. That's why I like the Jennifer Hudsons and, you know, all of those people, Kelly Rowlands and stuff, that's showing that it doesn't matter. It's just a pigment of your skin, that's it.
Is that something like a lot of people... especially a lot of African American women get mad because they see athletes with non-black women like 90% of the time. From what they say,
That's
I'm sure
right.
it's not like that.
That's right.
You know,
Skip that question.
Which was I didn't answer it yet. Ask
No,
it
I
yet.
mean just that whole black women being mad about seeing black men with other races. Like I don't think it just doesn't really pertain to what they're doing, and it's a little touchy.
Oh, it's okay, April.
Yeah.
Just be careful how you answer it.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Like I said, I'm
got your wife.
black and white, so hey, I can go. But yeah, whatever you guys want to do, I'm
you
down.
guys want us to answer it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to say, is it a misconception?
I think it's a misconception because I think that there's athletes that's dating and married to all nationalities. I haven't really seen it being more on one side or another from meeting the wives and knowing the wives. I've seen dark-skinned wives, light-skinned wives. Maybe they're not in the public eye a lot, so people aren't seeing them, but I definitely know that, I think the men are falling in love with the woman or wanting to marry the woman in general.
And I think that we as a people also have to not be judgmental because they're people, whoever they are, whatever color they are, they're people. Because having a white mom, I'd be so remiss to try to judge somebody, and I have a black dad, and I was born in 1970, so that lets you know the racial climate that I was dealing with. And you just got to love the person. And if that person falls in love with that person, then you can't judge them for that. It's going to be a choice. They're going to have children, and we got to learn to love each other. And that's what infinite love, what we're all about, is trying to love each other.
Yeah.
Now, your daughter, Shani or Shani?
Shani.
Shani.
I always saw her Shani.
Yeah.
That's why she looks at me.
We're like, what you say?
Hey, bro. She's in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
She's coming out. She has her third album.
Second album.
Second album?
Yeah.
So when she decided to say, "Mom, I want to sing," were you like, you're not going to sing? Like, how did you embrace that?
No, we have been a family that when they're born and they're like start talking and walking, whatever they do, it doesn't matter how big, whatever milestone they cross, we're cheering and clapping and encouraging them and trying to instill in them good self-esteem, and we're excited at the same time for them. So when she was 3, she said, "I want to model," and we took her in and we said, "Okay, if you can do it, then we'll let you." She went in, blew them away, booked 100 jobs after that, and so we knew early on she's an entertainer. So when she said she wanted to sing, we were like, okay, let's see. And Doug said, let's take her to the studio. We did. And she actually has video that we're going to release on the web someday that shows her beginning stages where she said, into the microphone and was like, oh my God, I can hear myself. So we've been with her through her whole journey. And, we hope she can look back on it one day and know that we encouraged her to do everything. We tell her to reach for the moon. And if she missed, she's amongst the what?
Stars, that's right.
I think that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's good that she has a supportive family because a lot of people don't have that. But I want to see the line that you have. You want to show?
Yeah,
us a piece?
definitely.
Yeah.
You want me to go get it?
Yeah, no, we'll walk over there.
Okay,
We'll
awesome.
cut and walk over there.
Yeah, I'll let you
we
guys
can
do
we can
that.
finish that.
No, so
Yeah. I'll let you guys.
So you
I'll let you guys do your thing.
Oh no, thank you
You
guys
okay?
a lot for.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was awesome.
And, that's it. Thank you.
Wow,
You're the
damn,
man.
I didn't want it to end.
That was easy.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Follow us on Twitter.
You know what? I want to talk about your spirituality.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really quick, yeah. Right, so you guys are very into church spirituality. Right?
Yes.
How do you call yourself Christians or?
Definitely,
Yes.
I'm a Christian. I'm
Definitely.
very God-fearing. I feel like without Jesus, without God, I wouldn't be who I am, where I am. I prayed for a very long time to, bring me to someone that would love me as passionately as I would love them, and my soulmate. And I found that in Doug. And I feel like everything that I have done and all the accomplishments we've made. My mother was diagnosed with cancer in January, and I feel like God is guiding her through and giving us more time with her and helping to heal the disease or, get it under control. Same thing with when my husband lost his mother, being able to pray to God and him to be able to give us strength to keep going on, because my kids, of course, don't have their grandmother, but they have her in spirit, and just on and on. I mean, not just miracles, but the feeling I get to know I'm not walking this alone. really is, my spirituality goes deep and far.
Yeah, no question. I mean, from praying to explaining to our kids that there's something greater than you, there's something bigger than you, and then us together showing them that gives them the backing and the stability to know, like my wife said, this isn't something that you're going through alone. You have to have faith, and that faith is what's going to carry you through those down times when you think like, how am I going to get through? How am I going to make it? But all of a sudden you do.
Yeah, and footprints in the sand is the ultimate.
Oh, wow.
If anybody ever want to know, just Google it, go look at it and read it, and there you go.
That gave me shivers as I read that.
That's right. That's right.
One of my wife's
But
favorite.
the church is much, but
Yeah.
footprints in the sand.
Yeah, it's very
Now, does that come from your background? Like, did you grow up in deeply religious families?
Actually, my family was always Christian based, and when we were little, we went to church a lot more than we do now. But I feel like church is in your heart, as well as, you know, you can find it online. You can read your Bible. I carry my Bible in my purse everywhere.
Oh,
If I don't
wow.
have it in my purse, I don't feel like I have my wallet.
Wow.
And just knowing and speaking with God from morning to night, I feel like you're having church all the time. But Doug's family.
Yeah, no question. Growing up, it was something like I went to Young Life and different stuff like that, and those were groups that tried to get kids who are in inner city and take them to church and show them the right way. And those are the type of things that I did growing up. And you know, once I got married to my wife, and having that type of spiritual backing to try to give to our kids is what's been the biggest, I think, thing for us. Not only staying together and fighting through everything that we faced throughout the NBA and all these different obstacles that we faced, but gave us the faith to really keep pushing and every day keep going. And now it's 16 years. Yeah.
And I like to reiterate what my husband said, because I sometimes don't bring it up, but I think that's what helped me deal with the controversy with being in the media and, you know, the names and the lies and just all the stories. Because, you know, it's really surprising when you meet someone, fall in love with them for who they are, and all of a sudden you're flashed all over the news as a psychopath and this and that, just because you love your mate. And it's like, so I feel like God helped me through that, because I always would pray about it. I actually wrote an open letter to God that I was going to publish one day, and I'm still gonna, but I'll wait. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you. I'd love to. I'd love to get it to you.
So you think that was kind of unfair how they treated you?
Very unfair, very. But
What do you think sparked that?
I think the fact that they weren't ready to see an athlete, especially an African American